Hello, gamers. Taking a break today from more controversial topics. Well, maybe not. Uh, Taking a break today from that because I looked at the calendar and noticed that today was August 26th. And the last time I did a Battleship Remastered checkup was July 26th. So, I figured we'd take today to take a little break from arguing with 18 to 24-year-olds with zero life experience about uh, the morality uh, and the acceptability of discussing explicit sexual topics with strangers, by strangers to minors on the internet. And we'll move on and talk about every casual's life-saving, most revolutionary game that saved FPS in 2023, and that was Battleship Remastered. So let's take a look at those Steam charts again, because as you know, we had to endure you degenerate losers spam the fuck out of the Steam charts for this game for what seems like an eternity. So now, once again, I'm back, and let's take a look at those Steam charts. Woo, baby! And July was really not a good month for your game, Battleship apologists. And didn't we have we had a lot of balance adjustments in July, and we had supposedly, I guess, the removal of two-stage healing, although there's still a bleed effect in the game, so I'm not exactly sure how two-stage healing was removed when you have to bandage to stop bleeding and still heal at the same time. Seems like it's still in the game to me. But other than that, there was some weapon balance things going on. To be honest, I haven't really paid that much attention to it, and the whole thing that I see, everything I see about the game is mainly from Cammy's channel. And Cammy, congratulations to Cammy. He's had a huge glow up in getting away from the subhuman degenerate PlanetSide 2 game and pushing on and doing his Battlebit content. He's had some fucking huge streams. He participated in a Twitch Rivals event, had a huge fucking viewership for that. I think he's on the cusp of getting partner now on Twitch. I'm not sure. I know he applied a few times, but he should be getting it momentarily here, and it's been good to see. Cammy's a good guy, and he deserves the glow up that he's receiving. So that's cool to see. But that's pretty much primarily who I get my information from on the game anymore, because obviously I'm not playing it, and obviously a lot of you guys aren't playing it either. A lot of casuals stopped playing it, and a huge 50% population drop off in the last 30 days. And of course, with the last video, the cope, all of these other games are coming out. School's back in session and all this stuff, but it's all a bunch of shit, guys. You're just fickle casuals who aren't really that invested in the games you play. And you guys get super hyped about a game, you hype up a pretty mediocre, generic fucking game, you play it for a couple weeks, and then you all quit. That's the way it goes, and that's the entire point I've tried to make the whole time about this thing. There's really not much to say about it. The decline is pretty insane. I think we're down to the 13 or 14,000 daily average players. I know the Steam chart says 20,000, but if you go and actually look today at what you're seeing, the peak is like 14,000 in the last 24 hours. Now, the weekends, I think, are still the biggest draw, because the people that are, I think, still playing this game are just 9 to 5er normie casual gamers. And that's cool. And if you're having fun with the game, like I've said in previous videos, look, if you're having fun with the game, that's fine, but I'm not specifically talking to you. I'm talking to the people that hype the fuck out of this mediocre piece of shit excuse of a milsim game masquerading as a Battlefield type game. They're not even close. They're not even similar. And I was actually thinking this week, I saw some fucking shit about how they're nerfing leaning now in Battlebit. Why? Why are they nerfing leaning? Some boomers are fucking pissed or mad that people can lean very fast. Yeah, like I said, man, the leaning will be a thing that gets demolished and removed. The movement You can still do crazy movement. That'll be the next thing that gets assaulted and killed. Yeah. So, I mean, to be fair, there's really not much to say. It's more of the same. You're going to see more of the same cope. And the most interesting cope I've seen in the last few weeks or so is once the people that are head over heels for this game, the casual copers, finally realized the reality of the game. And it was unavoidable now, seeing the Steam charts and the population figures and all that. Once it was unavoidable for them to keep defending the game in that particular manner, they automatically switched to, well, it's an early access game. And of course, you can always fall back on that. It's an early access game. And all this other stuff. Well, yeah, congratulations. Yeah, it was an early access game too when it was pounding out the fucking 86,000K peak and all that too. So it was an early access game back then too, but then that didn't really matter because it was the best game of all time right off the gate in early access. But as soon as things start to look bad for the casual coper, shit, you know, guys, it's just an early access game, guys. And people, it's really hot outside, and people are going back to school. They're starting school back up in middle to late July, which, sorry, I know that there are some places, especially in the United States, that go back, that actually, which is fucking crazy, that actually go back to school like the second week of August, which I never went back that I always went back to school the last week of August. Before Labor Day, usually, and then my friends and stuff who were in like private school and Catholic school and stuff, they would go back the week after. Apparently, there's some crazy ass fucking schools now that go, 2 weeks into August they're back in school. Now a lot of after school activity stuff and shit, that's happening pretty much all of the end of July and all of August. But are we really talking about like coming up with these weird excuses? That didn't stop. All that shit didn't stop Baldur's Gate from being popular and having that game have a shit ton of players. Starfield comes out September 6th, I think. And I guarantee you that game's going to do big-ass fucking numbers. That's the school being in session and it being late summer and all that shit. And, oh, God, hurricane season. That's not going to stop those games from having a big fucking glow-up in population. You guys are just so fucking full of shit. Coping with this shit, like when your favorite shitty game just starts failing and not doing well, just admit that you were wrong. And that's the thing about casuals, man, is they cannot admit that they were ever wrong. Because if they admit that they were wrong, then you can safely ignore them every time they make another stupid shitty take down the road. And the take that Battlebit Remastered was a revolutionary game in some way, or it was a good game in general in any way, shape, or form, was just a wrong take. And it got a lot of fucking hyped up casual shitters excited, and they played the game for a month, and then they're done. So yeah, all the people who hyped the fuck out of this game, and for you young people, which is something, this is something you guys really have a hard time doing. So now that we have another crystal clear in this year historical example of casuals being fucking completely dead wrong, once we have that little pinpoint of information, remember that. So the next time one of these shitty ass games comes around and you guys start hyping it up, you go, remember not that long ago when you guys were doing, and it goes on and on. And you'll see this, and this happens constantly over time, and you can use this with most things. I remember, like, there's still people that they still have takes on the Battlefield series, like, what's his face? Fuck. Nonsense. That's the guy. Battle Nonsense was the name of the guy I couldn't think of that offered the, one of the primary main content creators responsible for the absolutely shitty state of Battlefield 5, the attrition system and all that stuff. And he's continued to try to have takes on the current generation of the games. But it's like, man, you're cut off. Like, we have the receipts from Battlefield 5 and all that shit. So, yeah, keep the receipts for all the people that hyped up this Battleshit Remastered game. And then watch how quickly it died. I have one more update to do on this game. Because, as I said 2 months ago, I gave this game 90 days, and we're 60 days through, and we're well on the way. So you can look back and see who had the right idea about this game. And all you casual copers, once again, you're completely dead wrong. But hey, keep not listening to people who understand what they're talking about. Anyway, I guess back to the regularly scheduled programming of defending people with weird behaviors online in degenerate discords. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you in 30 days for the 90-day end of Battlebit Remastered update. It'll be a good one.
Hey guys, this is an addition to the previous video edit. I recorded that video outside, of course, which I know you all love. And I came inside and did a little bit more digging, and I was looking at the Steam charts for multiple games here and seeing what's going on. I already brought up the Battlebit Remastered Steam charts. We have 24-hour peaks in Battlebit Remastered of 14,713. And then I thought, well, let me look at some other competitors. Some of the other games that the Battlebit Remastered people really wanted you to... they really want you to stop playing the Battlefield games. And Battlebit Remastered is simply just a better Battlefield game, as a lot of people have said over time. But I wanted to take a look at... Let's see, we had 13,595 playing 22 minutes ago. It's midday on Saturday, so it's prime boomer Battlebit Remastered hours. Maybe in another 6 hours or so, it'll be a little bit higher. 24-hour peak of 14,713. Let's take a look at Battlefield 5. Whoa, 11,049 people playing 20 minutes ago. And a 24-hour peak that's actually 3,000 players higher than... Battlebit Remastered. That's insane because Battlefield 5, if you have no idea what's going on in the Battlefield scene, Battlefield 5 is absolutely cheat-infested garbage. And Battlefield 5, before 2042 launch, was maybe the worst Battlefield game ever made in history. So the second worst Battlefield game ever made in history is currently peaking 3,000 players higher with these FPS players on Steam. And keep in mind that all the Battlefield games are not only played on Steam. In fact, the primary platform for playing Battlefield games has and always has been Origin, or what is now the absolutely god-awful, terrible EA app, which is dog shit. It's really bad. But yeah, you can play it on both. So these numbers are not even accounting for a whole other platform that this game is played on. So that's BF5. Let's take a look at BF1, which still has a fairly decent amount of players. Not really an NA has like generally 3, 4, 5 servers playable. EU, it's a lot. There's a lot more. This is the thing with Battlefield games. The EU servers are always way more. There's more variety and availability to play games on EU servers, and in especially older Battlefield games. And NA, you're kind of like, NA is pretty much stood for not available for the most part. So we're looking at 12,701 in the last 24 hours, which is only 2,000 off Battlebit's peak 24-hour. And then Jesus Christ, of the worst game ever made in the Battlefield series, it's Battlefield 2042, is sitting right around 9.2K. So my proclamation that Battlebit Remastered would be irrelevant dog shit in 90 days. This is the 60-day thing going on here. Let's see where this is in 30 more days, shall we? I just thought that was interesting to note how deep in the sludge we're getting here now. Let's give this another 30 days, and I can almost guarantee you that this game will have fallen down into all these other substandard games that this game supposedly is 10,000 times better than, and makes a mockery of all these other games. So, I mean, you guys are making the data for us. You're choosing not to play this game, and you're playing. I'm not saying that all the people that quit Battlebit Remastered are going and playing all these other games, but clearly there's still a big interest. And if you combine all three of these older games, this game, I haven't really talked about 2042 much on the channel because there's not. I shouldn't say that. There's a lot to say about 2042, and I think I'll wait till the game is pretty much almost over in terms of its development cycle, which I guess you could argue is already happening. But I think maybe when they announce the next game, I'll do a big thing maybe on 2042 and talk about that because I've put about 200 hours into 2042, which is the least I've played any Battlefield game in the last 20 years, I think. And there's a lot to be said there. But in another month, you might be looking at Battlebit Remastered being equal to or less than this, which is in fucking sane, to say the least. But anyway, I just wanted to add this part on. I thought it was interesting, and I'll see you guys later.